Yes, it is finally Masters Week. Happy Masters Week to everyone. This is Nick Tannehill with another online swing analysis from Fiverr. You can find me on Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. Today, got a new video sent to me. Basically, I see a lot of good things in your swing, man. There's a lot of good things going on. You've got a good rotation in your golf swing. You've obviously got some power. There's some things I do want to clean up, though. That's going to help you make a more consistent strike on the ball, and overall, really going to help out. Not only get those shots starting on line straighter, but also stay straighter. So you're going to have a straighter ball flight once the ball is even in the air too. So first things first is I've got you paired up with Tiger here, and by the way, this is video 1 of 2. I generally do 2 videos. That way I use both your videos and take a look at them. Generally, one is longer than the other one, so this one is going to be our main lesson one. The next one may just be a quick little bonus coverage, I guess you could say. But all the main things that I want you to work on, we're going to talk about here now. So let's go ahead and dive into it. First of all, I just want you to take a look at a Tiger setup here compared to yours. We've got Tiger Woods 2000-ish on the right. Arguably one of the best golf swings of all time. So let's dive into the analysis here. All right, so big thing that I look at on online golf lessons is your setup. It's very simple to fix. It does not require really any technical work. It's basically look here and look at Tiger and look at you. All right, and then try to compare it. So something I see looks like you pull the ball a little bit. Maybe the ball starts left low and then cuts back maybe in the fairway or slices back in the fairway. And there's a few things in your setup that I do see that would maybe have a reason to do that. So from your camera angle, it looks like you're aiming. That wasn't right. Let's just say there's a little spot, probably right there. All right, but I see our shoulders are aiming kind of this direction. Our knees looks like they're a little bit this way. And our feet line, I can't 100% tell, but it looks like something like here. That's a little exaggerated. But exaggeration's good. At least it gets you thinking. So it looks like our club face, like I said, I can't tell 100%, but it looks like our club face is pointing this general direction. And you can see on our left here, our shoulders, our hips, our knees, and our feet are pointing left. So what this is going to do is it's going to start the ball left, right. Let me rephrase that. The ball is going to start left of your target. All right, you're swinging across the ball, and that's going to put right side spin on the ball, which is where you get that pull cut at, kind of. All right, so let's take a look and see what we can fix here. All right, so what I want you to do is hit some balls with an alignment stick. Put one here, right on this side of the ball. You can do this with clubs too. Just be careful. And then put one parallel, so the same alignment stick or the same line here on your feet side too. All right, and what you're going to do is match this second line. I'm going to change the color of this second line. That way be easier to follow. You're going to match this second line with your knees. All right, so make sure that's squared up. Your hips, make sure that's squared up. And most importantly, your shoulders. This all has to match this purple line that you're going to be putting on the ground when you start hitting balls. All right, so let's go over to Tiger. Let's put that imaginary purple line here. You can see how his is straight across. His knees line up. Hips are all square. Shoulders, I mean, you can draw 90-degree angles on this. It's perfect. All right, so this is one of the major things that you're going to have to work on. All right, we've got to fix alignment before we do anything else. All right, so nail that alignment down. This sounds very simple, and I promise it's going to feel a little awkward because you're used to doing things a certain way, and you have done things for a certain way for a while. But that's why you're here, man. We're changing some things. All right, so just give this a try. All right, the best players in the world do it. All right, so be sure to rewatch this video whenever you go hit balls on the range. That way you can follow along again. And I'm gonna leave it on YouTube for you. All right, so that was one major thing that we had to work on was alignment. All right, next is just general club setup. All right, so I'm gonna draw a line. Oops, that's a circle. That's not a line. I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a purple one here. All right, and this line bisects. I'm just drawing this line straight through your body here, and that is basically your club. All right, I'm going to use Tigers here. I'm going to draw one straight through him. All right, our club is a little bit flat on the ground. We've got to raise those hands just a little bit up. All right, what this is going to do is it's going to give you a little bit more room here. See how we're kind of crowded right in here? Very crowded. It makes it tough. You're going to swing over the top and left from this position. Tiger, he's got a little bit more room here for his hands to come through. All right, so just a something small thing that does add up. You know, it does definitely affect where the ball goes. So just want you to move those hands up just a little bit, okay? All right, so now we've talked about alignment. We've talked about our hand position. I believe we're ready to go a little bit, and we're ready to start talking about a little bit more about the swing. The reason I did this is you have to build a swing from the ground up, and it starts all with fundamentals. Like, you know, I won't be able to fix the top of your swing until we are, you know, square at the bottom and in our setup. So just a few small little things here that that do add up. Okay, now I do want to give you a swing thought as well today, because these little, these changes, they seem small, but they add up, I promise. And making these small little adjustments here are really going to help out your golf game. All right, so next what I'm doing is I'm drawing some a swing plane here. All right, and you may be thinking, man, this guy's line crazy. All right, so but what I'm doing here is this is the ideal swing plane. If you can hit the middle of this, man, you are just going to be money. Like that is like the power slot. That's the control slot. That's everything. So I'm going to use this purple line here to define the middle of our swing plane. All right, so first of all, I just want to demonstrate Tiger, how he stays on that purple line. All right, he does go a little above it here, but he's still like he's still inside this red plane. All right, that's the important thing and why I drew that. All right, but he comes back down and man, he hits it right on that purple line. Man, look at that. Just ideal. I mean, there's so much power in there. It comes away from the inside, hits a nice little draw here. Yep, there's a reason why he made a lot of money here. Man, this frame right here pretty much shows it. All right, why he had so much power and why he's able to kill it so much. All right, so let's go to this side here. Small thing I want you to work on, and it's going to feel really small and silly, but you've got to fix this takeaway a little bit. All right, see how we start out outside the ball? I believe that's the ball right here. I couldn't tell 100% because of the grass height, but I think that's the ball. All right, but we've got to clean that up a little bit. And by clean up, I'm going to start erasing these again. By clean up, I mean let's start a little bit lower and low and slow. All right, so let's take a look at Tiger here. He's taking this away with his shoulders. All right. See how his shoulders are moving that club back very low, and kind of it does curve over a little bit this way, but he starts it straight back. All right, that's the move that I want you to start working on. All right, and as a drill, sit there and do this. 10 times. Go out to the driving range and go hit a bucket and do this 5 times before every ball. All right? Start getting this movement down. You can even put an alignment stick down here. All right? Just to give you a visual aid here. All right? So let's draw a purple line for an alignment stick. That way you can visually kind of see what that looks like. So you can start a little bit behind the ball and start it right here. All right? So you're just trying to start on that stick and stay on this side of it. All right, we don't want to be over here. All right, stay on this side of it. And we're just going to do that 5 times for every ball. All right, and that will conclude today for our lesson. You know, it feels like, you know, these things feel small, but I promise if you work on these things, your swing's going to feel a lot better. We can work on more in the future, but for now, this is what I want you to fix and work on, okay? It's very important that you nail these down. Take a look at this video more than once. All right, watch it 2, 3, 4 times once at the range, you know, before you go hit balls. And like I said, I gave you a little drill for you to do, but this is just something small before we really graduate and really work on some technical things. It's very important you got to get these down first. So thanks again. This is, like I said, this is part 1. I'll take a look at your second video very quickly, just give you a small few things. Hopefully you have a great day.